everyone, Kristen from Premier Fitness. Today we'll be doing a chest workout. Now before we get into anything, you'll need a little bit of equipment. So I have a jug of water here. You can do this entire workout with this jug of water. I have mine half filled. You may also want to get a mat because one exercise will be lying on the floor. If you have dumbbells, feel free to grab those. Those will work just as well or even better than the water jug. I have some of those there, which I'll be using some of the time during the workout just to show you. It's really just the same movement, different form of a weight. We'll be doing some warm-up stretches. This will be a timed workout, so I'll have the timer going on my phone here. You'll hear some beeps. It should beep at the last 3 seconds of every exercise and every rest. We'll have a little bit of buffer time in between when we switch arms for different workouts. So like when we're working our right arm, we'll have a few seconds and then we'll go to the left, so you'll hear some beeps for that. We've got water here if you need it. Before we get started, remember to like our Facebook page, Ashtabula County Medical Center. And on Monday, we'll be having a walk with a dog. That's at Lakeshore Park if you're interested. Great opportunity to go to. Get some time outside. So take a drink of your water if you need to, and we'll get into those warm-up stretches. All right, so hopefully you got your weight and everything ready to go. Let's get into those stretches. So let's start real quick with some arm rotations. Just get moving a little bit, get that blood flowing. Doesn't matter if you start forward, backwards. I'm starting backwards. All right, get ready to switch directions from the opposite of whatever you were doing. Next, we'll be going into a chest opening stretch. So rest your hands on the back of your head. Don't put any pressure on your head, just rest them there. And you're gonna push your elbows back to open up your chest. So just like this, just push them back, open up, and relax back down. And repeat like that. Want to keep it more dynamic. For this warm up, we don't want to have static stretching. All right, loosen your arms up again. We're going to do a cross-body arm stretch. So start with the right arm. You're going to bring your arm straight across your body, and with your left hand, pull it back just a little bit. So this is where mine naturally stops. Pull it back nice and gently. Don't force it too far. Just enough to deepen that stretch a little bit. Now left arm, pull it back just a little bit. Let it go and repeat. Let's do that 2 more times on each side. So right arm across your body. Deepen that stretch. Let your arm loose. Again, stretch that right arm. Nice and loose. Now left. Drop it. And stretch your left again. Now we're going to stretch our triceps real quick. Try and keep it more dynamic. So bring your arm up over your head, right arm, bend it. Now with your left hand, grab onto that right elbow and just pull it gently, stretch it. Let your arms down. Same thing with the left side, bend that left arm. Grab it with your right hand. Pull it just nice and gently to stretch it. Let your arms loose. Let's do it 2 more times on each side. Right arm, stretch it, drop. Left arm, stretch it, drop. Right arm again, stretch it, and drop. Left arm, stretch your arm, and drop. All right, so let's get ready to start that workout. Make sure I got my volume up, everything else muted. All right. So I'll walk you through the workouts in this first set as we're going. It's going to be a floor press. We're going to do right arm and left arm. We're going to be having a Sven press, just holding the weight like this. And then we're going to be doing standing chest flies, again, right arm and then left arm. We're going to have a rest in between each round. We're going to do 5 rounds of those 3 exercises. Then we're going to rest again, and we're going to have 1 more workout after that. Repeat it 3 times. It's going to be a combination. It's going to have like an overhead press and then we're going to switch directly into some overhead tricep extensions. So let's just get started. So we're going to start with the floor press, so go ahead and grab that jug of water or a dumbbell, whatever you're using. I'll be starting with my jug of water, and then for a couple rounds I'll use the dumbbells. All right? So you're going to want to lay down on the floor, have your legs bent so it's more stable. If you're using the jug of water, make sure the cap's on. You're just going to have it in your right hand. Push up like this. You're going to tap your arm onto the floor. Try not to rest it on the floor. Don't lock your arm out at the top of the movement. Try to let down slow and keep it nice and controlled. Don't let your arm flail out like this. Keep it so when you come to the bottom, it's at a right angle. Get ready to switch to that left arm now. Hold the weight in that left hand. Push up, just short of locking out. Bring it down, tap the floor, back up, short of locking out. Don't let your arms flail out any which way. Keep it nice and controlled. Think like you're following a straight line. Keep it in that line. Keep going. All right, now sit up or stand up. You can perform this one kneeling if you'd like. I'll be performing it standing. So it's our press. Get the weight in between your hands, and you're just gonna push out, squeeze together. So it's gonna be touching your chest. Push out, squeezing. Make sure your fingertips are facing away from you. Hands straight ahead. If you need to readjust because the weight is slipping or it's not comfortable, of course, go ahead and do that. Squeeze together. When you've got the weight out, bring it to your chest. All right, now we've got the standing chest flies, starting with your right arm. So get a hold of that weight. Starting your side, have a slight bend in your arm. You're going to bring it up so this water jug or your weight is about shoulder level, and let it down nice and slow. When you bring it up, try to hold it for a second and feel the tension in this muscle right here. Let it down nice and slow. All right, now switch to the left. Get ready to start, same thing. Slight bend in your left arm. Bring it up and let it down. Hold it if you can for a second. If you do want to bring it up faster, you can. Just make sure you keep letting it down slow and have control over the movement. All right, or to a rest. We've got 4 more rounds of those 3 exercises to go, and then 1 more exercise after that. Drink some water if you need to. You can do some stretches, whatever you need to do. You don't have to worry about keeping your heart rate up. You could just sit down and relax during these rests if you'd like to. Now that I've walked you through the exercises so you know what's going on, it would be a great time to put on your music. If you'd like to listen to some music, just follow along. I'm going to use the water jug again for this one. Get ready to start those floor presses, right arm. And in the next round, I'll use some dumbbells. All right, so push up, that right arm, left down. Doesn't matter where your other arm is at this time. I have it rested on my stomach. So press up with that weight. Try to keep the movement nice and controlled. We'll be switching to our left arm soon. All right, now switch to that left arm. And push up. Remember not to be locking those arms out. I know if you're using the water jug, it may feel a little weird when you first start, just getting used to that water moving around if you don't have the jug completely filled. Try to keep your balance a little more as well. Make sure you're only moving with this side of your body, the side of your body we're working at that time. So don't let your body sway this way. All right, now sit up. I'll show you how we can perform the presses kneeling. So sit on your heels if you're able, or just sit up on your knees. Get the weight between your hands and push out, same as you were doing before. Just make sure you're nice and stable. Now you don't want to be using your thumbs to hold on to the weight like this. It doesn't work it the same way. So you just try to put pressure on it and push your hands together to hold the weight in place. You'll also find that tenses your muscles better throughout the entire movement. And you don't have to worry about the weight slipping either. All right, get ready for those chest flies, starting with that right side. You can also perform these kneeling if you'd like. Be careful not to hit against the floor or anything, and make sure you're still nice and stable. Keep the rest of your body in place, only move with the right arm right now. Tense at the top, hold it and let down. Get ready to switch to the left side. And start. Now, try to keep it pretty close to your body. You don't want to have it out like this. Just like that. All right, now we're into another rest. Drink your water, relax, whatever you need to do. I'll be doing the same exercises with dumbbells this round. So right here, I've got 10-pound dumbbells. I'll only be using one of them because I don't need both since we're doing one side at a time. If you'd like to do both sides at the same time and you have the weights to do so, you definitely can do that. So get ready to start those floor presses, starting with that right side. All right, lay down. So just hold on to the dumbbell like you normally would. If you're not feeling that stable, you can try bringing your legs a little bit closer to you. And remember, like I said, try to keep the rest of your body from moving. So engage your core a little bit if you need to. All right, now switch to the other side in your left hand and start. If you want to hover just above the floor, you can do that as well to maintain more tension. I'm going to be switching to the press soon. Now I do prefer the water jug for the press, but we can try to use a dumbbell as well in case you don't have access to that. So you're just going to hold on to it, just like this, and push out. You just want to make sure that you're not going to drop the weight. Make sure you've got a good hold on it. Just like this. Push out and bring it back. Push out, bring it back. Fingers facing away from you. Pushing your hands together to hold that weight in place and not drop it. Ideally, this could also be done with a weight plate. It's like a 10-pound plate, something like that. Get ready for those chest flies, starting with the right side. All right, it's the same thing. Bend that arm, bring it up, try to let it down slow. So you'll see it's kind of like the motion of a hammer curl. Keeping that weight up, moving it like that. You're not trying to keep the weight straight the whole time. You don't want to hurt your wrist. All right, get ready to start with that left side now. All right, bring it up, let it down slow. Remember, like I said, try to keep it pretty close to you. All right, now we're to a rest. We have 2 more rounds to go of this, so try your best to keep going. We're almost done with these exercises here. About 20 more seconds of this rest. I'll make sure to also show you that other exercise that we'll be doing after this, 3 rounds of it, the press and the extensions during your rest. So I'll show you that so you can be ready to start it. Let's get ready for the floor press. So with that right arm, I find it helps to let it, instead of holding it like that, kind of let it fall back in your hand just a little bit. Try to keep your back flat on the floor. Engage your abs. If you have a bench, you could definitely perform this on a bench as well. Get ready to switch to the left side. Keep going, almost done with these. Tense those muscles. All right, get ready. And let's go into those presses. So push on that weight, hold the tension throughout the entire movement. Stand nice and tall, nice and stable. You don't have to arc your back too much, just the natural arc of your back. Don't lock your arms out when you come out, so be just short of locking out. This is locked out, you want to be just short of that. Adjust the weight if needed. We got 10 more seconds, so try to keep going. Breathe out when you push the weight away from you. All right, get ready for those chest flies. Grab that weight in your right hand. Bend your arm. And let's go. Bring it up. Hold it there for a second. Halfway down with this side. All right. Switch that to your left hand and get ready to start. And go. Bring it up. Put the weight down. Remember to try and tense it. Feel it right there. Keep it nice and controlled. 5 more seconds. All right. This is our last rest for these 3 exercises. This round, I'm going to do a bit of a mix. I'll use the dumbbell some, I'll use my water jug some. So you can do whatever you have available, whatever you prefer. Like I said, I prefer the water jug for the press. I can get a better hold on it. I feel it more in my muscles when I'm pushing on that. With the dumbbells, my hands are a little bit further apart. Let's get ready for the floor press. So grab whatever weight you're using in your right hand, lay down, and start. Push up, don't lock out your arm. This is our last round with these 3 exercises. Try to maintain that tension. All right, get ready to switch to your left arm. Now I switch it like this. You can switch however you're comfortable with. Make sure your wrist is facing up. Don't be bending your wrist backwards or forward. Almost done. This is the last round of these exercises. All right. Set that weight down. I'll be grabbing the water jug for these presses. Press on it. Hold that tension. Out. Touch the chest. When you're pushing the weight out, make sure you're squeezing those muscles together. Don't lock your arms though. 15 seconds. Almost done with this. All right. Grab that weight in your right hand. I'm going to be doing the standing flies and start. Bring it up. I want you to try and hold it for a second there this round. Hold it, let it down. Ready to switch to your left arm now. All right? And start. Same thing, try to hold it. Almost done. This is the last round with these exercises. Push yourself. Keep going. And stop. All right. Take a rest. Drink your water if you need to. I'm going to pause the timer for a minute. I'm going to show you how to do our next exercise, so you keep resting while I show you this. You can do this with the jug of water or the dumbbells. So it's going to start, it'll be 30 seconds. We'll have 15 for the first movement and go straight into the next one, 15 for that. So it's going to be like a press overhead, just like this. So you're going to want to bring your head back out of the way of the weight. Don't strain it back, just a little bit. Push up, bring it down. You don't have to touch your chest, be just above that point. And just keep going like that. And then we'll hear 3 beeps as it's coming to the end of that exercise and go straight into the overhead tricep extensions. So get a hold of the weight however you find comfortable. You might want to make sure that it's not upside down if you can't rely on the cap of your bottle that much. And you're just going to do some overhead tricep extensions like this. So I'm holding it by the bottom of the water jug over my head. So I'm keeping this part of my arm right here stationary, keeping it in place, and I'm just moving with this part of my arm, working my triceps. You can do this with a dumbbell as well. So you hold it at the ends like this, and just push it up for the overhead press, and for the extensions, you could hold on to it in the center like this, with your palms facing away from you, or you can keep holding it like that. I'd recommend more like this, if you're able to, so you can feel it in your triceps. Much better. And same as with the water jug. Keep this part of your arm right here, your upper arm, in place. And you'll just be moving with this part of your arm right here. And pushing the weight back up with your triceps. So we're going to do that. 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds rest, and we'll repeat that 3 times, and then we're done. All right, so get ready. I'll start with the water jug. All right. Gonna hold that weight, push up. Make sure you're not straining your neck. Don't have your elbows out too far. Want to have them closer in. Push up, directly above you. All right, get ready for those tricep extensions. So I'm holding the water jug at the bottom, so the lid's facing up. Push up with my triceps. All right, 30-second rest and 2 more rounds of that, and we're all done. I'll be using the dumbbell for the next round. With the press, make sure your arms are closer in together, not flared out. Want it in like that. Push up, squeeze, and bring it down. And make sure your arms aren't moving back and forth like this during the tricep extension. Just keep it stable. All right, overhead press. Just like this. Keep the rest of your body stationary, nice and stable. All right, right to those extensions. You'll notice I switched how I'm holding the dumbbell. So my palms are now facing up and I'm holding more in the center of the dumbbell as opposed to the ends. All right, 30-second rest. This is our last rest. We gotta do that one more time, and then we got cool downs, and you're completely done with this workout. All right, about 15 more seconds of this rest. Stretch out a little bit if you need to. Get a sip of water real quick if you can. 5 seconds. Get ready for that overhead press, all right? Try to move for this whole 15 seconds. Already almost over. 5 seconds. Don't stop. Straight into those overhead tricep extensions. Don't rest at all. Almost done. Keep going. And stop. All right. That's all for that workout. Let's go straight to our cool downs. So just do some arm rotations real quick if you'd like, or just shake your arms out. Loosen up real quick. Bringing my arms overhead, back down just to loosen up. Get some nice light movement in. All right, let's do the overhead tricep stretch. So same as before, but we're gonna hold it longer this time. Start with that right arm, bring it up, bend it, grab your left hand, pull it just gently, release, and left side now. So pull your left arm, your right hand, and release. Now hold it a little bit longer this time. Hold it for one deep breath. And release. Now left side, do the same, one deep breath. And release. All right, now let's do the chest opening stretch again. So both hands in the back of your head, just rest it there. Don't be pushing right on your head, don't strain your neck. Just gonna push your elbows back. Open up the chest, you'll feel it in the center of your back a little bit as well. Open your chest up, hold it, and relax. And repeat. All right, arms up, elbows back, take a deep breath. Relax, and repeat. Elbows back, open that chest, deep breath. All right, one more time, relax. All right, and elbows back, deep breath. Relax your arms, shake it out if you need to. We've got another stretch. We're gonna do cross-body arm stretch. This is our last one. So just bring your right arm across, stretch it back. Hold that there, deep breath. And release. Now your left arm, bring it across, hold back gently. Take a deep breath now. And release. One more time on each arm. Right arm, take a deep breath, nice and slow. Feel that stretch in your arm. And release. Left arm, same thing. Take a nice slow deep breath, really feel that stretch. All right. Loosen up if you need to, shake it out. that's the end of the workout. I hope everyone liked it, and I hope you watch them again sometime. Thanks.